Hi everybody, Gabby here. I am bringing you yet another player spotlight from the Pokemon 2016 World Championships. Today I am here with Dani Kreigh, aka Alhazy on Twitter. So let's get this battle started. Tell me a little bit about your team.
Oh boy. So I'm using Groudon Giratina for my restricted pair. And let's see. I have 2 Megas, Kangaskhan. I've been using that most of the season. I decided to throw them a while for fun. I hadn't had much experience with it, but Xerneas is clearly a problem for Giratina, so and a Veltal for sure. So I wanted to throw that on there. Intimidate's always nice. Smeargle to cheese my way through, you know. And Thundurus is just generally good, so yeah, that's my team. I forget if nicknames show up on here or not.
They do.
Oh, I have Beyonce themed nicknames.
Oh, beautiful.
So, you know. Alright, let me actually figure out what I'm doing here.
Yeah, I gotta think about this too for a second. It's interesting. Every time I see like a Kangaskhan Mawile split, I have to try and decide whether or not there is trick room. And especially since this team has a lot of trick room options on it, that means that we could get into some really interesting, I don't want to call them speed rules, because I have a feeling my Groudon speed is really weird, and I'm assuming your Groudon speed is a little bit more logical than mine. But
I guess we'll find out.
We'll find out, indeed.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Let's do this.
Alright. Yeah, okay. Sure. Yes. Alright.
So you competed in day 1, right?
Yes.
How did that go?
At first it went pretty decently. I won my first game against a Kyogre team, which I always feel pretty scared about fighting, but it worked out that time. The second round was really close against a Xernogre team. I actually fought, let's see, yeah, 2 of those day 1. And then, let's see, I won the next one against a team very similar to D-Trains. In fact, I'm not sure if movesets were different, but it was the same team. You know, Venusaur, Slowbro, yeah, Raichu. Raichu's so annoying.
I know, right?
Yeah, and then 4th round, I fought Yveltal Jumpluff. I was like, I got nothing.
Was there a Groudon on that too, I'm assuming?
Yeah, it was special eruption, that good stuff. So I could do nothing against that team. He bodied me, and afterwards I was just on tilt the rest of the time. Cause like Yveltal Jumpluff, I couldn't deal with that.
Yeah, Jumpluff is one of those Pokemon that like I feel like I was mentally prepared for going into nationals, but that's only because my boyfriend Chalky happens to be like a huge Jumpluff fan, and like he was testing all these teams with Jumpluff on it, and I was like, well, at least I know what this stupid thing does if I ever see one.
Yeah, and I'd known about it before, but my team was in no way prepared, so it was just ruining my life.
Did you go into Worlds thinking that Big 6 was going to be the metagame call?
I thought more people were going to bring Double Primal, which is why I wanted to bring Giratina, among other reasons, but nope, I fought deer all day. But I mostly got... I didn't fight any Big 6, actually. I fought Big C twice.
Big C is...
Crest.
Oh, okay.
Instead of Talonflame.
Oh, okay. I always forget like which Pokemon is dropped to add the whole letter to it, but...
Oh, yeah. I mean, it varies, but that was... Like, I fought the same team twice, and they both dropped Talonflame, so...
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
So then was Giratina sort of anti, I guess, metagame call, assuming that you were going to see double primals, or is it just like your favorite Pokemon and you wanted to run it?
Both. I'm friends with Lunatone guy. I don't know if you've heard of him. Ian Lutz.
I'm assuming he's the Lunatone guy who ran Lunatone.
He is.
Okay.
That's the one. So he kind of inspired me to like believe in my favorites. It didn't work out really for either of us that day, but hey, at least I can say I brought it.
You know,
And actually, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go for it.
I was gonna say, in practice, it actually wasn't that bad against Xerneas. I could work around it, but, at Worlds, it's everyone's good, so everyone's gonna know what to do.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, I definitely think there's value going into a metagame like Worlds, bringing, not only just a favorite Pokemon, but something that people may not see. Because I think it's the little things like that that can throw people on tilt, especially when there's such high pressure at stake. Like, you mentioned you went on tilt when you saw Jumpluff. I went on tilt last Worlds when I saw a Mega Charizard, Mega Tyranitar team. Which was like, what are you thinking? How did I lose to this?
Yeah. Oh yeah, let's see. Like, even on Showdown, that happens sometimes where you fight something that's completely random, and you're like, how did I lose to that? Like, I fought a Quagsire last night. I still won, but it was just really weird and threw me off mentally.
So then, are you, like, planning on continuing to bring this team to Fall Regionals at all?
For Fall Regionals, I'm probably going to go back to Dual Primal. That's actually what I brought to Nats. And actually, one of the, let's see, I forget if it was juniors or seniors, but they had a team that was very similar to mine. But instead of one of the other slots, they had Hidden Power Water on the Thunderous, which I really liked. So I might consider that again. But I definitely want to keep bringing Giratina to PCs, because that's my thing.
Yeah, I know personally I tend to take PCs far too seriously, but it is really a good opportunity to kind of rack up some points with your favorites.
Yeah, like, let's see. I actually won a mid-season showdown with Giratina,
oh,
so
awesome.
that's my pride and joy. But it was very similar to this team, except instead of Mawile, I had Landorus, which I also kind of like better than Mawile. I didn't find it that useful during Worlds at all.
So then you were probably running something like Special Landorus T, maybe, with Earth Power?
I was running Banded with Rock Slide. Rock Slide, Earthquake, Knockoff, Superpower. Okay. That's what I had. Oh no, I'm pretty sure I had Explosion on there actually because of Giratina. Never mind. I think I didn't have Knockoff.
Oh my god, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, it's fun.
You just reminded me, I don't know how familiar you are with the 2010 metagame, but
not at all.
I think what knocked me out that year, because that was back when everything was single elimination and it was a lot of fun. I'm making a very sarcastic face as I say that.
Oh, okay. I'll imagine.
Yeah, basically. Like, it was a Explosion Metagross Choice Banded with Giratina next to it. Switched it in, knocked out 2 of my Pokemon. Giratina set up Trick Room, and he sends in Snorlax, and I was thinking, I can literally not stop this right now.
Yeah.
It was just boom, boom. I'm out.
Yeah, if you don't know that's coming, it's just it's what it is.
Yeah.
And deal with it.
It's unfortunate that they nerfed Explosion though. Like, that combo used to be so good, and I have a feeling that if it wasn't nerfed, we probably would have seen a lot more Giratina this year.
That's the hope. I'm trying to get people to join the train, but Xerneas, it's a problem.
It just makes you wonder, whoa, that was
okay.
A lot. I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of figured you had the advantage, especially after you got that Intimidate on my lead Pokemon, and then your Groudon outspeed, like, every time. Or outsped every time, I should say. But, wow, I Sucker Punched Bronzong, not a good idea. So what was your favorite part about competing at Worlds this year?
Let's see. It was really awesome watching some of the matches. Like, obviously my tournament, Oh, I didn't say. I actually went 2-6 at Worlds. So, the run itself wasn't that great, but I had a lot of fun watching some of the matches at the end of the day, as well as day 2 matches, and finals was awesome, of course. I was so happy that Big Six didn't win. Like, sorry, it's just, I'm very happy about that.
I think a lot of people were. You are not alone in that statement.
Like, oh, the cheering. But let's see. I really liked watching Aaron Traylor's matches. I don't know, I was rooting for him really hard at Nats. And to see him do so well at Worlds, it was really great.
Yeah, he's an amazing player, and like just his run this year has been absolutely incredible. Like, I know he's been on my radar for a while, partially because I was a Massachusetts player a long time ago.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I moved out to Seattle for work reasons, thinking that Worlds would always be on the West Coast, and then the 3 years after that, it was on the East Coast. But
oh, yeah. It's funny, actually. I started playing VGC 2014 after Worlds. I didn't actually hear about it until afterwards because of the whole Pachirisu thing.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was in DC. I'm in Virginia. I could have gone.
No!
If I had known, like, a little bit sooner, but oh well. And then Boston wouldn't have been bad last year, but I don't know, I wasn't. Oh no, the issue was my car wouldn't make it.
Oh no!
So yeah, that just wouldn't have worked out.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, but now I can travel, so.
And I mean, your first Worlds then was one you competed in, right? So that must have been pretty cool.
Yeah, it was. And this year was actually my first Nats too.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I've never been before, so I'm trying to get my feet wet.
Well, I mean, there's
Nice.
getting your feet wet, and then there's just kind of jumping in. And I think you definitely kind of took this year head on. And I mean, congratulations, like qualifying for
thank you.
Worlds, like your first. I don't want to use the term real season, but I guess complete season. That's pretty remarkable.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, and Caitlin Beach, I think you know her because she's in the chat, yeah. She was like a pretty big influence in getting me to go to Worlds. I originally wasn't going to go, but then she was like, no, Dani, you're one of the 4 girls qualified. You gotta go. It's like, you're right. I gotta go. You're totally right. All right.
Yeah, Caitlin's actually been a huge help for me too. Like, a lot of times when I just like come on stream with the new team, it's because she's like, Gabby, try this thing out. Okay. Do you mind if I stream with it? No, go for it.
Cool. That's very nice.
And of course, Timpole memes. Forever Timpole memes.
Okay. I don't like this.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what's gonna happen right now, but I'm hoping that it'll be okay.
I just clicked Dark Void and hope it worked out.
Yeah, I figured you were gonna click the Dark Void button, and I'm still just gonna hope that everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah, it might. It very well might.
I honestly don't know what the speed is on this Kangaskhan. Like.
Oh, okay.
So I noticed last game your Groudon actually outsped it. So I don't think it's max speed, so I'm hoping it's underspeeding Spherical. Because that seems like a smart thing, but...
Oh, I also got the speed boost, so you're safe.
Oh, you did? I completely missed that. Cool.
Yeah.
I guess I should play Moody for that one then.
When do you get to say that, you know?
I know, right?
Oh, that reminds me. I'm into some shenanigans with my team, for sure. When I ran Giratina at the mid-season showdown, I was using Bright Powder Smeargle.
Oh my god. That... People must have been so upset. That's amazing.
They were, yeah. Which is fine by me, honestly.
There was this one player a few years back who was known for always running Bright Powder Sandvale Garchomp.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the most infuriating thing ever because, like, he'd be just firing off rock slides forever, and then you had the chance for flinch, you had the chance for sand veil or bright powder.
Yeah. Oh, but it was so nice with evasion boosts. But the worst time was there was this one person I fought that didn't really they were new to VGC, and so their fake out on my Smeargle missed,
oh, no.
and they didn't really understand what was going on, and so they weren't as mad, but it was fun.
It's kind of nice having like options for fun with your team, especially like going into something like a mid-season. Just not to take it that seriously, you know?
Yeah.
But then, like, I didn't play in any mid-season, so I might not know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I mean, they were fun for us, but our locals, they always have a good time. Right? No. Okay.
Is there a really strong local community where you're at?
Yes, absolutely. I have a group of friends that we all went to Worlds basically because we all qualified.
Oh, awesome.
So I was rooming with them. That was really nice. I mean, pretty much most people in our local area are very nice. Good sports about losing or winning, what have you. Yeah, Team Virginia, I guess.
It's so cool that all of you guys qualified.
Yeah, it was very nice. A decent amount of us had a really good run at Nats, so that's how most of us qualified.
Awesome.
Yeah. I've not been counting Trick Room turns at all, by the way.
I think it might be one more, but that's like subconscious counting, so it's probably one turn off.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens again. Okay.
I'm assuming you went for like Shadow Force or something?
No.
Oh, okay.
I haven't revealed this yet, I think.
Oh!
There we
no,
go.
You haven't.
Yeah.
Jeez, I forgot Giratina even gets Tailwind.
Mm-hmm. But it doesn't get Trick Room. Dimension Pokemon doesn't get Trick Room.
That's weird.
It makes me upset, yeah.
What was I gonna say? So, for Giratina then, is your play usually to set up Trick Room? I mean, Tailwinds? Wrong move.
Let's see. Usually if it's not doing too much, and if the positioning is good with my other Mon, like, I don't know, if it's Groudon, then yeah, I'll usually set up Tailwind to outspeed the other Groudon, or what have you, but sometimes if a Primal is out, I'll just go for the attack. It usually does about 50%, depending on the attack to the Primals. So. And then Shadow Sneak is fun for those inches.
Having priority is something that I really wish this team has. Like, I know there's Sucker Punch, but you can play around with that. Yeah,
definitely. And then it's so expected, so.
Yeah, that too. Like, Kangaskhan's moveset, Smeargle's moveset, Xerneas moveset, like, a lot of it is just, it's what you'd expect it to be, so then it just forces the game into more predictions and, field positioning and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Which, like, I'm terrible at team building, so I don't mind, but...
Oh, I am too, for sure. I have people help me with my teams.
Who helped you with this team?
So my boyfriend Jan made most of it, like the Giratina spread. Let's see, Loonstone guy, he helped me with the Mawile spread, and I think D-Train suggested King Shield Smeargle, which I've liked a lot more than Spiky Shield personally.
I always am afraid of Taunt though on those variants.
Yes. That's a valid concern. I haven't been seeing Taunt as much lately, though, so I think that's why I decided to bring it to Worlds, but there were times where I wish I had Spiky Shield instead.
I
even know what happened. I think I just blanked out while we were talking.
No worries. So Sucker Punch missed the KO on Groudon.
Okay.
Precipice Blades knocked out Kangaskhan. And then Giratina did the spooky disappearing thing.
Yes, that it does.
And it's going to come down to whether or not I can take this Fire Punch in the sun, and I can't. So good game.
Oh, good game.
Because Xerneas is actually slower than... Well, actually, wait, hold on. You still have Tailwind. Oh, I died. Never mind.
Oh. Alright, well, good
game. Good games.
Woo.
So yeah, anything else you'd like to add before we wrap this up?
But I guess Giratina works sometimes, so...
Yeah, I'd call that working pretty well.
I believe. Yeah, I think that's it, unless you had anything else.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
Your Giratina is lovely, and I hope we'll see more of it in the future.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll be back next week with more interviews with world players, peoples. So stay tuned. Bye.